March 8th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Meteorologist Matthew East here along with you. Look at the Beach Mountain Parkway camera here as we approach 6 o'clock this morning. A fresh blanket of snow on the ground, and it's 14 degrees with a wind chill of 6 up that way. Greensboro Tower camera, pretty quiet here as we approach daybreak. The temperature at the PTI Airport is 31 degrees. And we'll take a peek down in Charlotte. Dowd YMCA camera, some cloud cover overhead. And the temperature in Charlotte, 30 there at the airport with a wind chill of 25. These were highs yesterday. A cool weather day across the region. Close to 50 for a lot of the Triad viewing area. A little cooler in the foothills. Charlotte viewing area, high temperatures like that yesterday afternoon. And again, these are temperatures here as we approach 6 o'clock. Certainly a rather chilly go of it. A few snow flurries have been trying to break containment from the mountains and move into parts of the foothill areas from Lenoir up toward North Wilkesboro, Mount Airy, Pilot Mountain, those areas. A disturbance kicking off some snow showers in Kentucky and Tennessee will bring another round of snow to the mountains today. I'll show you more on that coming up in just a bit. And boy, what a snowstorm this has been in the northeastern part of the country. That'll take a while to slowly crank down, but it has dropped a ton of snow. These are actual snow amounts on the ground. Scranton, Pennsylvania, over a foot. And you have some locations there in upstate New York, up into parts of Vermont, New Hampshire, approaching 2 feet plus of snow up into Maine as well. Big time winter storm. That low pressure will slowly depart the northeast. High pressure takes over for a day or two here around our area, and then we await our big weekend storm system. But as far as today is concerned, with that disturbance I mentioned moving through, a little bit of cloud cover at times in the Piedmont. Still a rather breezy weather day. Winds out of the west could gust 20-plus miles per hour at times. And I mentioned that mountain snow. There's that future radar product, our rapid refresh, showing you those snow showers working through today. And maybe even a sprinkle or two out in parts of the Piedmont. But I think any significant precipitation likely relegated to the mountains. And again, we're talking maybe 1 to 2 inches in those favored northwest-facing slopes, especially Ashe, Watauga, Avery counties there in those areas, and eastern Tennessee. Highs this afternoon look like that, a cool weather day, and then cold tonight. I think many Piedmont spots well down into the 20s as we head into our Friday morning. Friday will be a cool day, a lot of sunshine for most of the day if your highs looking like that. And then we get into a complex weekend forecast. There's our next system back in the southern plains moving our direction. Mountains probably pick up some showers Saturday afternoon. I think east of the mountains, at least for most of Saturday, rain chances stay very low, with Saturday high temperatures looking like that. So I think most of Saturday for the Piedmont looks okay. Different scenario for Sunday, and I'll show you a lot of models on this in just a second. There's the GFS model Sunday and Monday. Soaking rain, that some mountain snow that could end up some snowflakes in northern North Carolina. The European model is extremely similar overall with that basic idea. So let me step you through this. Again, I'll show you the European model in greater detail. This is daybreak Sunday. This is Sunday early afternoon, and then that is Sunday evening, finally tapering off with the precipitation overnight Sunday night. So there's your footprint of snow on the European model. The GFS run at 0Z looked like this. This was Sunday early afternoon. Notice the low pressure position, 998 there in northern Georgia. And then that kind of transfers to the coast as you get into Sunday evening. There's overnight Sunday evening, or Sunday night rather, into Monday morning. And so you wind up with that footprint of snow in the mountains and then some snow out north of I-40. Now, I show you this because I find this interesting. This is the UK Met model, which a lot of times does very well in these types of scenarios. And it has a 999 millibar low further to the south in central or south Georgia. That makes things a little more interesting for most of North Carolina. That is about the furthest south solution, but if that were to verify, could be kind of interesting for snow fans in portions of North Carolina. But for the time being, I'm going with that further north idea. And by the way, just in case you're wondering, the Canadian finally caught on. There's daybreak Sunday. There's Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening. It's much weaker with the low, but the general idea is there finally with a Sunday system on the Canadian model. And just to show you some ensemble stuff real quick, let's see, where did I stick that? First of all, there's the WPC charts. Their hand-drawn chart have that low over North Alabama on Sunday morning. So it's a more northerly scenario as well. Here's the European control run. It's sticking with that idea, some snow making it into northern North Carolina. And we'll look at the ensembles here. This is for Greensboro. There's your GFS ensemble members, and this is how much snow they're printing out. You notice some snow on some of the models for sure, those ensemble runs. And here is, so that's the GFS ensemble. This is the European ensemble. Again, a lot of the models and the ensemble members, they're printing out some snow, and the ensemble means about between 1 and 2 inches. And again, that's Greensboro. So interesting scenario. Certainly a chilly soaking rain looking likely. If a more further south solution with that lower to verify might have some more snowflakes involved. But as it stands now, I think a very wet Sunday for the Piedmont could end into some snowflakes Sunday night into Monday morning, especially I-40 and points north. But at this point, I'm leaning toward the idea of the low being a little far north for any significant snow to kind of stay focused in the mountains and on up into Virginia. But we'll see. Interesting system. All right, that's it for the latest edition of the video. Everybody have a great day, and God bless.